Hey y'all, it's the Thursday update. I am Martinez-Bateman. I am a communications and equity consultant in Portland, Oregon. I do this thing on LinkedIn and on YouTube where every Monday I come and tell you my intentions for the week, and then every Thursday I come and tell you how I did on them. My intentions for this week were to focus on eating and sleeping. And I didn't. I did. I focused on them as they just slipped the fuck on by. I was like, oh, there it goes. Bye. Goodbye. Off into the sunset. Part of that is just because there's stuff that is out of my control. You know, there's a bunch of stuff that's always out of my control. It's out of your control. It just happens all the time. I think I did a much better job of eating and sleeping than I have been doing the last 3 weeks-ish. After 2 weeks ago, deciding that I was not going to do any labor after midnight, I've mostly stuck to that. I've definitely not done any labor after 12:30. So sometimes I'll be in the middle of something and I'll wrap it up. Also deciding that I'm gonna start getting ready for bed and go to bed at 2 in the morning. That generally happens most days. I would say 3 out of 10. Or no. 3 out of 10 days I don't do it. So 7 out of 10. Which is good. That's a good score for me. That's a good amount. I have to say, these new glasses, I love them a lot, but they're so flexible that I can't just, with my old glasses, I could just shove them up and they would do the thing where they didn't glare. But now they will readjust themselves and then they'll glare. So I gotta pay attention. I gotta focus. I gotta, whatever. Anyway, you weren't here for the glasses glare talk. I also talked to my therapist this morning and she was like, yeah, dude, this is basically the third time you've told me that you're letting more and more time go between your meals and that you are not eating the stuff that's going to fuel your body appropriately and that's causing you a lot of stress. So I don't want to say that I'm back on an eating goals track, but one of the things we also realized while I was talking was that one more time, I took meals off my fucking calendar. I just was like, yeah, no, I don't need these. So as we've gotten busier and busier, I just keep saying, oh, I'll eat in 10 minutes. I'll eat in 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to stop soon. I'm going to eat. I don't. And I think the difference now is that in the past when I would push off food because I had work to do, it was because I felt guilty about the obligation I felt to my job, or I felt like my work was never going to be good enough, so I worked and messed up my head about it. Now it's a new problem, I really love what I'm doing. I'm really engaged in it. I want to talk to people. I want to be there for stuff. And I get too into it, and then I just am like, right, I will eat as soon as I can, but I'm having fun right now. And that's a thing too, it doesn't matter if I'm having fun. If I'm not taking care of my body, that's a problem. So, eating and sleeping, I would say that I mostly abided by the spirit of the intention, and then also when I was trying to abide by the spirit of the intention and then was unable to, it sort of showed me that things were a little bit more serious about my eating than I was really thinking they were. I was definitely thinking no, yeah, this is just in a couple of days I'll get a handle on this and it'll be fine. And when you have a compulsive behavior, it's easy to tell yourself that, and you can tell yourself that for years, and then unless you actually take significant action, it's not gonna change. So sitting around going, oh yeah, no, I'll get a handle on this is not the answer. And I'm just happy that I caught it this fast. So that means that now I'm actually putting meals back in my calendar. Y'all have seen, if you know me, you have seen my calendar. It does not joke around. In a planner that looks the fuck like this, there should be food in here, people. There should be. So, Now I'm putting boxes where meals should go. So that's a thing. It's also on my digital calendar so that my watch will tell me what's up with that. We're getting it all together. So that's been this week. I hope y'all have a weekend. Tell me how you done your intention below. I watched my Monday update just now to like catch up on like what I had said. And one, I was looking way rougher on Monday. I do feel much better now. And two, just hashtag nah. Like, if you're like, this is hard, and also it's an arbitrary bullshit goal I put on myself that has little to do with my actual productivity, nah. So, we're pushing the website launch and everything here at New Coyote because work keeps coming in. The reason we're fucking doing this website and having copy on it is so that we can get work. If we're getting work, I'd rather do that than work on this copy stuff. That stuff will be completed. There is, it's just when you own your own business and you're in charge of the revenue, it's just feast or famine. You're always like, oh God, when, there's no money coming in, you're like, oh, am I ever going to work again? I'll die. And then when there's money coming in, you're just like, I'm rich, bitch. Like, it just, all the years that I have worked for myself, I started working for myself in the late 90s, 98, 99. And that has never changed. That's just a part of the cycle. So next time when we're like, damn, it's crickets in here, we can pull out the website copy and we can work on it and we can get it done. And, it's okay. It's okay. Whatever happens, this flow of energy and work and engagement, that's what I want. This. Not a list of tasks that I've checked the box off dutifully at the expense of my own what? And my own personal health and my family, my friends? No. So that's the thing. Have a weekend, everybody. Tell me what you did, how you did this week. See you Monday.